We're on day 46, a bit windy today, slightly misty, very warm. Most people are on site already. I've come a bit late. Big shout out to my sheep supporting friend down in the deep depths of Wales. You know who you are. Good luck with the swimming pool you're building. Make sure you put enough rebar in there, you don't want it sinking now. Anyway, guys did work Sunday, so although I'm saying day 46, it's actually day 47, because the guys did come yesterday and start erecting quite a bit, massive nail, of wall. So I'll show you what they've done. So when I came Saturday, that was just come out of the ground, and now pretty much the neighbour's wall, bar the pillars, some pillars obviously, but most of the pillars need to be done obviously in the middle, and the what we call the northern wall is coming out of the ground as well. Still obviously got quite a bit. I mean, I would say that's probably 2 foot, but we need to be going, I think the cap is 1550, it's about 5 foot, something like that. So we're going to be 5 foot at that wall, 5 foot at that wall, and we're probably going to have to go the same height as his. So I don't know what that's going to be after we've actually done the height there. It's probably 5 foot his side, but our side, that mud, as you can see, is probably where the mud isn't far off where the mud's going to be. So we're going to have quite a short wall that side, and as you can see, we've blocked around what is the well being where when things flood and there's a lot of rain, that's where things land up going. So I'll take you to show what I mean. So basically you get enough water going all the way around it. Probably wouldn't have left as much as that, but obviously that will flood all in there, and obviously then it will push over towards the well and hopefully go into the well until the well can't cope anymore. So yeah, not too bad there. The guys on site today, because apparently they want to just nail what we're going to be doing this week. This week's going to be quite an intense week. They want to get the walls obviously finished off finally, but obviously what they want to try and do is talk about the plan for the slab itself. Obviously getting that bit in the background there leveled off and compact tested to make sure that it's solid enough, and then literally it is a case of mapping out the whole floor about where the house is, where the swimming pool is, where all the footings have got to go. We've got to put some waterproofing down on the floor, and then off the back of that it's literally structuring out with rebar, doddy, and then they bring in a massive pump machine and then just truck after truck turning up with concrete and pouring the whole thing in one lump. So then you've got one massive great concrete slab. So you pretty much can start seeing the immensity of it now from here. I mean, bear in mind we're still stood in the house. You've literally got, that's all house, and then from the wood over to the wall is the patio area. So we're probably talking, well, we've got 20 just over 25,000 square foot of plot, and that is at least 2/3 of it is going to be near on build. So it's quite a monster. So still loads to do. Plan to be built today about what we're going to do and how we're going to be approaching the next couple of weeks. The next 2 weeks being quite important, because that is the structure of the foundation, the build, and then once we've done that, then the whole house comes out of the ground, and that's when things will start connecting quite quickly. So the time lapses in these videos will start showing differences. Obviously there's a lot of work that goes into the foundation element, so as a result of that you sort of seem to feel that every day is Groundhog Day and there's not a lot massively changing, but the foundation is really important to get right. So we'll have a meeting about that later on today, and I'll report as it goes. So speak soon. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock, so finishing off, got to live on site, see what's happened. The walls themselves are nearly finished, so let me show you what they're doing at the moment. So they literally board up where the columns will be, and they become solid concrete pillars. As you can see, the dampness and the overspill, that's because they're manually pouring concrete down each one of those. That gives it its stability, obviously. They'll be doing the same with the walls at the back and obviously on the side as well. This one obviously hasn't had the return done right up, obviously, because they need to open up the container. But that one will come right down to here as well at some stage. So each one of these is going to have a pour. They're doing the same at the back wall as well. And and then they've also got a pour down inside them as well. So they're doing the columns first, and then they'll start every single one of them with the rebar down it. They'll literally pour down. I know you love the word rebar, Dotty. But technically each one of those will have, again, a manual pour. And this will carry on over till about here. In fact, it's a lie, it'll be about here. Because the front door technically is going to be here, and there'll be a gate here. So then there'll be another part of the wall that will end up being here. Then the main gates to the driveway happen. And they're doing the same with the wall over there. Obviously they've taken that one up. And they're obviously just in between the gap, building the other one. Making sure we keep it straight. Again, same thing, pouring concrete down the insides, anywhere where there's steel coming out the top. So that's pretty much what they're doing there. To make sure they're all sealed as well. Excellent. And that's how tall the walls land. That'll be coming at the other end at the moment. They'll probably go taller than that as well. Then that's another day. Pretty much done. So again, walls today, lots more walls. Finish off the columns at the other end. Hopefully we can try and get this done in the next couple of days. Then it literally is then slab only, fitting out, DPM, lots of setting out, lots of formwork, and then big pour. That's the aim.